Chapter 17. Forests, our lifeline. Lesson Preview. Forest. Uses of forests. Interdependence of plants and animals. Food chain. Conservation of forests. Forests are the predominant terrestrial ecosystem of Earth. They are distributed around the globe. About 21% of the total geographical area of India is covered with forests. About one-third of the world's surface is covered with forests. Forest. Forest is a large area covered chiefly with trees and undergrowth. It has various types of trees like sal, teak, shisham, semal, neem, palash, fig, khair, amla, bamboo, kachnar, etc. Several other types of trees, shrubs, and herbs are also found in the forests. Besides, a number of creepers and climbers are seen on the trees. The treetops form a green cover over the forest. Mammals, reptiles, birds, worms, and microbes also live in forests. Neem, semal, shisham, teak. At certain places in a forest, the growth of trees is so thick that the sunlight barely reaches the forest floor, making it quite dark inside the forest. Trees of various heights with different shapes of leaves, flowers, and fruits are found in the forests. The branches of tall trees form a roof over the other plants in the forest. This is called a canopy. It is a habitat for many animals like monkeys, eagles, toucans, and sloths. The trees in this layer are as high as 100 feet. The part of the tree above the stem, which has a branch, is called a crown. Different trees have crowns of different shapes and sizes. These crowns create different horizontal layers in the forest called understories. Tall trees form the top layer, followed by shrubs and tall grasses. Herbs form the lowest layer. It is the habitat for owls, lizards, jaguars, red-eyed frogs, and leopards. Due to variations in the climatic conditions, there are variations in the types of trees, plants, and animals from forest to forest. The forest floor is very dark. It is covered with dead and decaying matter consisting of leaves, twigs, fruits, seeds, and herbs. It is spongy and rich in nutrients. The forest floor provides favorable conditions for the seeds of plants to germinate and grow into new plants. Forest floor. Layers in a rainforest. The forest floor is a habitat to millipedes, beetles, insects, ants, and also large animals like rhinoceroses, tigers, lions, elephants, and various kinds of snakes. Many fungi and bacteria are also found here. Many animals like bisons, jackals, porcupines, etc. live in the deeper areas of the forest. The environment is very peaceful in a forest. Uses of forests. Forests are an important and useful renewable resource available on Earth. A large number of products we use in our daily life come from forests. Forests provide us with products like honey, gums, oils, spices, fodder for animals, and medicinal plants. They also provide us with timber, firewood, fiber, paper, rubber, perfumes, and dyes. Eucalyptus oil, latex, log of wood. Forests act as good absorbers of rainwater. They thus help to maintain the water table throughout the year. Rainwater does not stagnate in the forest as the raindrops do not hit the ground directly. The flow of raindrops is intercepted by the canopy, then water drips slowly over branches of shrubs and herbs. If there are no trees, rain will hit the ground directly and flood the area. Forests help to control floods and also maintain the flow of water in the streams. This ensures that we get a steady supply of water. Forests prevent soil erosion. Trees hold on to the soil particles through their root system and prevent soil from being washed away. Forests purify air as plants and trees release oxygen during the process of photosynthesis. They thus provide oxygen for animal respiration. They help in maintaining the balance of oxygen, O2, and carbon dioxide, CO2, in the atmosphere. This is the reason why forests are called the green lungs of the earth. Forests regulate the climate. During the process of transpiration, plants release water vapor into air. This increases the humidity and makes the air cool. This leads to cloud formation and rainfall in the adjoining areas. Forests help to check global warming by using carbon dioxide during the process of photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide, as you know, is one of the main greenhouse gases. Forests provide habitat to a wide variety of animals, plants, and insects. The dense bushes and the tall grass help to protect small animals from the carnivores that live there. Insects like beetles feed on the seedlings of herbs and shrubs. The decaying animal dung also provides nutrients for the seedlings to grow. The animals help in the seed dispersal of certain plants. This helps the forests to grow and regenerate. The great food opportunities in the forest sustain more herbivores. Decomposers help to maintain the supply of nutrients for plants in the forest. Forests reduce noise pollution as trees act as sound absorbers. Trees like coconut and palm break the force of wind and act as a shield against incoming storms. Many human tribes live in and near forests. The forests provide them with food, water, shelter, and medicines. Tribal people use various parts of some natural plants for medicinal purposes. Some forests have been developed into recreational parks. Forests attract tourists for hiking, camping, research, and various outdoor activities. Interdependence of plants and animals. Forests provide a home to many living organisms. The living organisms are classified into the following types: autotrophs, heterotrophs, saprophytes or scavengers. Green plants produce their own food, so they are called autotrophs or producers. Herbivores eat green plants and grass. Carnivores eat herbivores. Thus all ultimately depend upon plants for food and are called consumers or heterotrophs. If there were no plants, herbivores and thereby carnivores would not be able to get food. A number of mushrooms and microorganisms are also found in the forest. Microorganisms which feed upon dead plant and animal tissues and convert them into humus are called decomposers. The humus ensures that the nutrients of dead plants and animals are released into the soil. These nutrients are again absorbed by the roots of the plants. When animals die, their remains are eaten by vultures, eagles, crows, jackals, etc. These animals are called scavengers. In this way, the cycle continues and nutrients are recycled. Nothing goes waste in the forest. Therefore, the forest is a dynamic living entity. Food chain. A grasshopper eats grass and in turn is eaten by a frog. A snake eats the frog, while an eagle eats the snake. This is said to form a food chain. Such a chain in which one organism eats another organism is called a food chain. Grass, grasshopper, frog, snake, eagle. A typical food chain on land. Grass, deer, lion. A typical food chain in water. Algae, small fish, large fish. Many such food chains exist in nature. If one food chain is disturbed, other food chains also get affected. There are many food chains and, generally, most plants and animals are part of several chains. For example, plants are eaten by insects, birds and mammals, and rats can be eaten by both snakes and birds. This way many food chains are interconnected and form a food web. What would happen in absence of forests? Forests are being cleared at a very fast rate due to various reasons. Destruction of forests or large-scale felling of trees is called deforestation. If forests disappear, then the amount of carbon dioxide in the air will increase. This will cause the temperature of the earth to rise, Global warming. Many species of plants and animals will die. The animals will not get food and shelter if there are no trees. Animal species will become endangered. Deforestation will cause severe floods, soil erosion, landslides, etc. because in the absence of trees, the soil will not hold water. Felling of trees may also lead to droughts as it will affect the cycle of rainfall. We will not get valuable products like timber, medicinal plants, fruits, and nuts. Conservation of forests. We must conserve our forests. Some measures for the conservation of forests are planting trees on a large scale, preventing overgrazing, preventing forest fires, preventing illegal cutting of trees and deforestation, protecting forests from insects and pests, stopping all those activities which can lead to soil erosion. We must make efforts to conserve this natural resource.